All right, let's jump right in. Today we are breaking down an absolutely incredible opportunity, a funded master's degree in science at the University of Geneva. We're talking one of the top institutions in Switzerland. So if you've been looking for a way to fund your post-grad studies, you are definitely going to want to stick around for this.
You know, our entire philosophy here at TrueSkull is built around that one simple idea. Everything starts with a chance. And believe me, the fellowship we're talking about today, it is exactly that. It's a huge chance to launch your career in a truly world-class environment.
So what's the number? The big headline that made us stop and say, whoa, 15,000 Swiss francs. That is the grant we're talking about. And a number like that can totally change the game for your studies.
And here's the best part. It's not just a one-time deal. We're talking per year. And it's renewable for your entire master's program. It's designed to give you that financial breathing room so you can focus on what actually matters, your research and, well, your future.
So what is this thing exactly? It is the University of Geneva's Excellence Master Fellowship, and the Faculty of Science specifically created it to pull in the most talented, most motivated students from all over the world for their top-tier master's programs.
Which, of course, leads us to the million-dollar question. Are you eligible? Let's just break down the criteria. We'll do a quick checklist so you can see if this amazing opportunity is the right fit for you.
Okay, time for a little gut check. Do you have what it takes? Let's find out right now.
Okay, here's what they're looking for. First, you need a bachelor's degree with, and this is important, excellent grades. Second, you have to be applying for a master's program within the Faculty of Science. Now, a really crucial point, this is only for new admissions. So if you're already studying at Geneva, this one's not for you. And of course, they're looking for that strong academic merit and serious motivation. Finally, you got to meet the language requirements, which is usually English or a combination of English and French.
All right, so let's say you're nodding along thinking, yep, that sounds like me. Perfect. Let's get back to the money. What's actually in it for you, and how does this stack up against other big-name scholarships in Switzerland?
Now, what I love about this slide is the context it gives us. At up to 15,000 Swiss francs a year, the Geneva Fellowship is seriously competitive. Now, yeah, it doesn't cover tuition like the Swiss government's ESKS scholarship does, but it provides a very substantial living allowance that really holds its own against other top programs like the one at EPFL.
And I have to say this again because it is so important. This grant is a living allowance. It's for your rent, your food, your books, all that stuff. It does not cover your tuition fees, so you've got to make sure you budget for those separately.
All right, if you're eligible, you're excited, let's get to the most important part. How in the world do you actually apply? Here is your blueprint, your path to success.
The process is actually pretty straightforward. Step 1, double, even triple check that you meet all the criteria. Step 2, and listen up, this is a big one, you have to start your online application for the master's program before you apply for the fellowship. Step 3, get all your documents ready in one file. Fourth, you submit the separate fellowship application form online when it opens. And then step 5, you wait for the selection committee to do their thing. So what exactly do you need in that file? Well, here's your checklist. And remember the golden rule, it all has to be in one single PDF. That means your passport, a CV that's 2 pages max, your official transcript, a killer motivation letter, 2 strong letters of recommendation, and do not forget this part, the confirmation email you got after you applied for your master's.
Okay, we are almost there. Let's just quickly tackle the most common questions we see about this fellowship, and then we'll talk about your immediate next steps.
All right, let's just lock this one in because it's probably the biggest financial question on your mind. Does this fellowship cover your tuition?
And the answer is a very clear and simple no. Think of it as your day-to-day living allowance to make life in Geneva easier. Your tuition is a totally separate fee that you'll need to cover.
And now, for maybe the single most important date you need to write down from this entire explainer, when is the application deadline? Get out your phone, open your calendar, whatever you need to do, February 28th, 2026. Now, this is for programs that start in September of that year. And I know that sounds like it's a lifetime away, but trust me, putting together a truly winning application takes time. So really, the biggest thing to take away from all this is don't wait. The time to start thinking about this is right now. Start looking into specific master's programs, start thinking about who could write you a powerful recommendation, start outlining that motivation letter today.
And hey, if this breakdown was helpful, make sure you subscribe to TrueSkull. We are constantly digging up amazing chances just like this one so you can spend less time searching and more time applying.
And for even more tips, updates, and deadline reminders, come join our community. We have over 700,000 followers on Instagram, and you can find us at TrueSco.
So, we've given you the roadmap. We've shown you the chance. The real question isn't just if you'll take it, but what will you create with it? What discovery is waiting for you in Geneva? What will your chance be?